In this video, we will show you the various techniques and tools available for moving an object as you build out your scene. Go to the Scene Editor and add an object of your choice from the gallery. An Alice virtual world is a three-dimensional environment. There are three different ways to move an object within the scene: using the mouse to move the object around, typing in coordinates for the object, or using one-shot procedures. The first method for moving an object around in the scene is by clicking on the object and dragging the object around the scene with the mouse. Clicking and dragging an object using the mouse control will keep the object moving forward and backward, left and right on the X and Z axis. To move the object up and down, or on the Y axis, hold down the Shift key while dragging the mouse. To help control or limit the direction of the moves, select the Move Handle style from the Properties panel. The Move tool provides a set of arrows that can be clicked and dragged to limit the movement to one direction. Sometimes when moving objects by clicking and dragging the object, or using the move handles, it can be difficult to align different objects. To make this easier, in the Alice Scene Editor there is a setting in the Properties panel that allows you to turn on Snap To features. When this tool is selected, a grid appears in the scene, and when an object is moved, grid lines will be highlighted as the object is moved through the scene, and the object will snap to the intersection of two grid lines. The highlighted grid lines will help indicate when two objects are in alignment. The snap details will allow you to set the snap behavior and the size and display characteristics of the grid. The second technique for moving an object in the scene is to type in coordinates in the Object Properties panel. These text fields allow you to position an object in a scene by setting the X, Y, Z coordinate values. The Alice environment does have an underlying three-dimensional coordinate system with an origin at 0, 0, 0. Setting an object's X value will position the object to the right or left of origin. Setting an object's Y value will position the object above or below origin. Setting an object's Z value will position the object behind or in front of origin. The final technique involves the use of the One-Shot or Procedures menu. Select the object to be moved by clicking on the object, clicking on the object's name in the object tree, or by selecting it from the object menu in the Properties panel. Then click on the One-Shot menu in the Properties panel, or right-click on the object in the scene. Select Procedures from the One-Shot menu, which displays a sub-menu of possible actions that the object can perform in the scene to help with placement and alignment. To properly use these procedures, it is important to understand that the movements will be relative to the orientation of the object. Every Alice object has its own orientation, a sense of its own forward, right, and up direction. Notice that as the object is dragged through the scene, an axis appears that shows the orientation of the object, and gold arrows appear indicating the direction the object is being moved. In addition to the basic move functionality, the One-Shot Procedure menu allows you to do more relational setup placements. For example, if we wish to place the header 1 meter to the right of the hair, from the Procedures menu select the Move and Orient To procedure, and then select hair as the target object for the header to move to. This will move and rotate that Mad Hatter to perfectly align with the hair. Then again from the Procedures menu, select the standard Move Right 1 meter, and the Hatter will move to the right from the perspective of the Hatter to be standing 1 meter to the right of the hair. Sometimes these different methods won't result in the desired location. Don't forget that it is easy to undo these actions by using the Undo-Redo button in the Properties panel or using the standard Undo-Redo keyboard commands. Ctrl-Z, Ctrl-Y on Windows, and Command-Z, Command-Y for the Mac. For how to orient an object by turning and rolling, see the video entitled How to Orient an Object in the Scene Editor.